the horse at the back is walking at the right speed. I mean, everything just falls together.
Yeah,
that's the magic of cinema.
That is true.
Everything starts working together in sync, as if it's meant to be.
मुझ पर एक एहसान करना कि मुझ पर कोई एहसान ना करना.
If we as an industry don't stand together and say, wow, I don't know, it's like crab culture. Why would we pull each other down? We are at 90 crores today, we're on day 5. We still got 2 days to go. We'll be crossing 100, which no films achieved, I think. We break all the records. All's well that ends well, I think. Never over-process life, just accept it, understand it, and move on.
ये वो ईद पे पिक्चर आ रही है ना? कौन सी? Bodyguard.
Bodyguard. मुझ पर एक एहसान करना कि मुझ पर कोई एहसान ना करना. Bodyguard.
We've taken some questions from basically user movie reviews on Bollywood Hungama. We'd like to have your response to that. The first one is by Kshitij. Bodyguard is a decent movie, not an awesome one, though the initial reels are a bit haphazard. The fight scenes are superb, better than Dabangg, and the romantic track is a bit different. The extended climax may or may not go down well. I found it reasonable.
Yeah, it's not a bad review at all.
Okay, but he says that the initial reels are a bit haphazard. Maybe the first half was slightly not that maybe captivating or something.
First half in this film are the legs for the second half. For me, how the film ends for you eventually is what matters. At the end of the film, it's been a satisfying viewing experience. The story makes sense. Everything was arriving at something. This is the inherent quality of the film that we made. It was made earlier in Malayalam and in Tamil. And this is the nature of the story. The first half is like this, but the second half climaxes, the whole second half, everybody unanimously has loved the second half of the movie. And the second half of the movie is what the story arrives at. This is by default the format of the film that we made.
The second is by Ashim. He says that the movie is a rom-com action entertainer. It is a delightful watch as it is packed to deliver straight to the audience and manages to create a great sense of humor as well as good on-screen chemistry between Salman and Kareena.
Yeah, I think they've complemented each other. And it's not that conventional love story of courting and flirting, and it's in between the lines love story. And I think like the scenes like the garden scene I was mentioning to you even when the last time we spoke.
तुम मुझसे सच्चा प्यार करती हो ना? मजाक तो नहीं कर रही ना?
They're so mature, both of them as performers, that the scene, the way they've enacted it, the way they take you through their emotion. Well done. I mean, both of them have done great work in the past, but I think they've got better in this film.
By Vineet, action, comedy, love stories, songs, emotions, this all in one in Bodyguard. Salman Khan is heart of this movie. Rajat Ravel is proof that he will make best comedian. Chemistry between Kareena and Salman is work. All songs are fabulous, especially Teri Meri. Kareena Kapoor is really good actress of Bollywood. Her acting is really natural. Overall, this is the best family entertainer.
Yeah, I'd like to meet this guy.
His name is Vineet. Rajat Ravel, happy with the kind of response that he is getting? Tsunami?
The first outing advantage that you have, because you're all new for the audience. They've never seen you before, so they enjoy every aspect of you, physical or acting or, the timing or everything. We were hoping that Rajat brought some freshness into the comic track rather than taking somebody who's done a lot of that. And it's worked. The movie only works when all the elements fall together. I mean, like in big hits, even the horse at the back is walking at the right speed. I mean, everything just falls together.
Yeah,
that's the magic of cinema.
That is true.
Everything starts working together in sync, as if it's meant to be. I always felt this movie had a mind of its own right from the beginning, because it challenged all the odds, it came against all the odds, and it delivered. So there was something blessed about this right from the word.
Fantastic. Salman Kareena chemistry, all I think जितने भी reviews मैंने at least पढ़े हैं तो लोगों ने तारीफ करी है. लेकिन I read quite a few reviews and they were quite critical of the Salman Kareena chemistry.
There are all kinds of people in the world. We are lucky that the majority are on our side. वरना people have problem with कि आज धूप बहुत है, आज धूप कम है, बारिश नहीं होनी चाहिए, बारिश होनी चाहिए. So they will find something to comment. But that's also fair enough. They gave us a chance. They came and saw the movie. This is their opinion. It doesn't look like we offended or hurt somebody in that sense, or there was no rejection as such. But if there were greater expectations from us, sure, we did. Next time be conscious of it and definitely look into it, because with the audience's verdict and audience's reaction, they've definitely given us all another chance. So one intends to get better and bigger as we go along. This is show business, so, and you can only learn your lessons when you learn your lessons. So we can also, of course, see what people think is wrong or not right, but we can also see what has worked big time and what is right about it. That why is it that it has shattered every record in the country? What is it that went right? So you have to definitely analyze it and move on from here and make the next Eid blockbuster, bigger, better, and more happenings. We've been feeling awfully unemployed after the release of the movie, and we're doing nothing else except sitting and reading people's comments. But it's been mostly good. Trust me, I can tell, because I'm not A, used to success, and B, used to hearing so many good things in one day. So I can tell you that it's definitely, the energy is fantastic. I've been going to theatres every day. I've been speaking to managers across the country, across the globe, wherever possible, wherever I have friends. I've been sending friends to the theatre, getting them to me to chat. And I think it's all good. It's my biggest moment in my life.
It's one of the biggest moments of the entire film industry. There is no doubt about that. As Salman has been repeatedly saying that it gives employment to a lot of people. So I think one should celebrate.
Initially, I was very disturbed by everybody wanting to, challenge what was happening in terms of news. But I just felt, as a fraternity, as an industry, if somebody stands out there and proves to you or bears to you the kind of volume of business that is available, rather than felicitating or supporting or celebrating that moment, if we start dissecting it because we fear larger competition, that attitude I felt was wrong. I felt that each one helps the other. When a movie does well, the sentiment of the industry changes, the sentiment of the audience changes, the collections of all films go up. Basically, that in the last 6-8 months or 1 year, you can see that people are going to the theatres. They're giving every movie a chance, what's connecting with them. So rather than fueling that, if we as an industry don't stand together and say, wow, it's like crab culture. Why would we pull each other down? If one rises, for me also, this movie's been a 20-year journey. It's not just happened overnight. So why would not somebody be allowed to enjoy this? Is the one small pause you take decades to reach.
But I think you're enjoying it like anything, yeah?
Of course I'm enjoying it. I think my hair is going to grow back.
This one is by Mayank. This film will break opening record but not opening week record, because
it broke that yesterday.
Yeah, because film में दम नहीं है और लोग का रिएक्शन ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं है. फिल्म हिट होगी, लेकिन क्या ऐसी हिंदी फिल्मों को हिट कराना है? क्या हम अपनी कमर्शियल फिल्मों में मेहनत नहीं कर सकते? अच्छी एक्शन फिल्म नहीं बना सकते? दिस फिल्म्स कलेक्शन गिरेंगे. So how do you react to such a person?
None of this he said happened.
The first week has already been.
We broke it yesterday. We are at 90 crores today on day 5. We still got 2 days to go. We'll be crossing 100, which no films achieved. I think we break all the records.
This is Baby. It says that it was strictly mindless entertainment for the masses. Salman was eye candy all the way. Silly comedy, great item songs, over exaggerated action, but it is what Sallu fans want and what he does best. Now this is a very, I think, objective kind of thing.
I would look at it as target achieved. That was what is expected from us. Whether it was Wanted or whether it was Dabangg, you're comparing us to that. That had over-the-top action, that had over-the-top everything. That was the zone in which it worked. We were exactly sticking to that. What she's saying to us was the requirement from us by the audience. That's why it worked. Otherwise, in today's aggressive communication world where SMSs, blogs, internet, radio, the word spreads so fast that I have seen it in my lifetime so many times that if a movie doesn't work at some level, it drops from the very next show.
There is no doubt about that.
And this movie rose, not every show, this rose every day. Like for example, the highest day of Dabangg was 18 crores. Our 5th day was 19 crores. It's just gone way ahead. So this was expected from us. A large section of not such a thinking audience just wants to be entertained. It's 2 hours, 5 minutes of entertainment. It's got song, it's got action, it's got drama, it's got dialogue, it's got everything. This is what Hindi films used to be, and they've always been.
This is Murtaza. Story, okay. First of all, this film is not a hardcore laughing film, nor this is emotional drama, and even it is not the dupatta flying types romantic movie. One more person says that it's a one-time watch movie. As a film goer, repeat value आपको लगता है इस फिल्म में क्या है?
Repeat नहीं होता तो मंडे को ड्रॉप आ जाता था. हाँ, ये रिपीट ही आ रहा है. इतने लोग ही नहीं हैं फिल्म जाने वाले जितना. दिस इज योर रिपीट ऑडियंस गोइंग.
Bodyguard.
You're having, I think, a few more weekends to go as well.
Yeah.
But you're having strong competition in terms of Mere Brother Ki Dulhan and Mausam, both are big films as well. As a producer, what are you doing to just ensure that there is enough buzz around your film?
Now with so many lakh people haven't seen the film, it's really the people who will drive it. We can only support publicity. We can keep it going. Somewhere I still feel that we have advantage in the single screens. That advantage will stay. These films may come and maybe take away a couple of shows at multiplex, but I think that's about it.
Bodyguard!
What about your future plans? What are you doing next, apart from a holiday?
I think now I'll get a job. It should not be so hard, difficult to convince people.
No, obviously, yeah, obviously, there's no. And when are you directing next?
Soon, I hope. I mean, that's the most satisfying thing to do. Yeah, soon, I hope.
Any script that you have?
Yeah, I have a couple of ideas, and I've also learned a couple of lessons into making this film. It's been an opportunity for me to sit outside and watch sometimes, because sometimes when you're directing, you're doing everything, you stay totally involved and wrapped up in your own problems and scheduling. But when you have the opportunity to sit outside and watch it, you learn a few things. So I definitely like to take a couple of months to assemble everything that I've learned and understood and adapt it in whatever I do next now.
Your future films that you're planning to direct, will it have Salman as well?
Why not? I mean, he's such a big star. I mean, yeah, I mean, it would be great. I don't know if it would be possible in the immediate next, because he is committed for the next 2 years. But yeah, in that meantime, one could get ready and have something ready to fire when he gets free. But in the meantime, more realistically, I think I should also plan some other stuff that I need to do.
Finally, what is the reaction of your wife, Alvira, who's the co-producer on this film?
My wife's not been here. She has been and still is with Salman. So we haven't got the moment to meet but my children have approved of their father. They're happy. I got a pat on the back and like, well done, Papa. So I think it matters today because they were also for me feedback indicators, because children are really innocent, and if they hear anything rotten outside, they will either get affected or they will come home and talk. So neither of that happened. Their friends are happy, and it worked. It's all's well that ends well, I think. Never over-process life, just accept it, understand it, and move on. I mean, this is not the end of it. This could be a beginning of many sorts for me, but it's not the end of the line for anybody. It's a continuous process, and everyone involved in this hopes to learn, grow as a person, as a professional, and take it further and beyond, and hang around. I mean, this is the best place to be.
Well, I think it's still not ended, because I think still there's a long way to go for you for this film.
From a production point of view. To have delivered under all the circumstances and to have delivered right, because see, when a movie of this scale comes, there's a certain calculation, and the calculation comes from past films, assumptions, speculation, and there's a thinking that goes behind the film. So we delivered on all those fronts. The math was proved correct. That is a big win for us as a production company. Now this overflow of success that's happening and these collections and all is a bonus. We feel numb, we feel humbled, and we feel blessed.
That was Atul Agnihotri talking about the huge success of Bodyguard, that is the huge start that it has already taken. We've also tried to just show him the other side of the picture. We've taken some criticism as well that has been coming his way. We've taken some user reviews as well on Bollywood Hungama, and he has reacted to them. So he's been quite positive about it. He has also promised that he'll learn from the valid criticism that he sees in certain things, and maybe for his next project he'll try and incorporate those suggestions. And he's at least having a couple of scripts as a director to start next. Salman may or may not be there depending on his commitments as of now, but he will be starting something pretty soon. But I think as of now you deserve a holiday.
Yeah, I think it would be nice.
So we really hope that you go for a holiday, enjoy yourself, and we hope that the film continues to do rocking business.
I hope so too.
And keeps on breaking many more records to come. Thank you very much, man. Thanks, man. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.
Bodyguard!